and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue.
That's Sue.
Yes, it is. And that is Chelsea.
Yes, it is.
We're so glad you could join us for today. Chelsea's already complaining that I didn't get her rider again because she's like, where's the fan?
It's hot
Where is
here.
the ice water? Why is it so hot in here?
Blue M&Ms.
Back to the blue M&Ms again.
1990 cover of Vogue.
She always gets so hot. It's the lights, they burn her.
It's called perimenopause. Hands up, ladies.
Don't need to get into that. Anyway, before we get going, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, it would be very greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Please stay to the very end of the video as well to listen to my fun fact.
It's always fun.
It is fun. Okay, we're gonna do a Name That Tune, and this is a really great song. I love this song. We're going back to the 70s. A little women in rock for this song. That's a hint for you.
Okay.
So here we go, everyone.
All right. Ready.
Okay, let's do it.
70s women in rock.
Let's do it up. I think you'll get this one.
Oops.
Well, Chelsea.
Okay, that is Heart.
It is hard.
That
yes.
is Heart. And what is the name of this? I'm so bad with the name of the song.
Well, sometimes you know the song, you're singing it, but you don't actually get the title.
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Yeah.
This is a classic. I love this song.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Does anyone else have that problem? Honestly, you can hear it and you okay, finally you can actually identify the artist, but you're like, okay, I don't yet have the name of the song.
I think your brain naturally just goes to starting to sing the song. And so you don't always get to the title fast enough.
Exactly. And then you have to go through the entire first, to get to the chorus and go, oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. But you knew it was hard.
Of course.
You knew it was hard, though, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
All right. Anne and Nancy Wilson, let's get to the girls.
Yeah.
Barracuda.
I love her voice.
I do too.
Love her voice.
She's classic.
She is so great. She's got such a great rockin' voice, and she can get up there.
Oh, yeah.
Right? She's got a very versatile voice.
And just literally jump there, not have to like work her way up.
Yeah.
She can jump right there.
No sliding.
No sliding.
No sliding required.
No.
Amazing. And that guitar riff. That's amazing.
I have to say, this always reminds me of Melissa McCarthy in that movie, Identity Thief? When she's in the car.
In the car. Ooh, Barracuda! Oh, if you haven't seen that movie, that's worth seeing. That's fun. It's so true.
It always takes me back there.
Yeah, and that riff from that guitar, that is super cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And that was actually inspired by This Flight Tonight by Nazareth, the song that was written by Joni Mitchell. They were inspired by the beginning of that song.
Which one?
This Flight Tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Joni Mitchell wrote it and sang it, but of course Nazareth made it really super popular.
Yeah.
And it made it into a rock song. It's a classic, another classic rock song. And they were influenced by that
song.
part of the song.
Oh, interesting.
To make that riff.
Wow.
It's kind of cool.
Back over time, we were all flying for free. You never promised me. No right, no wrong, selling a song. barracuda. Oh, yeah. Set free, set you. The promise said die down deep now. Stay behind you. I think that you got the blues too. All that night and all the next went without looking back. Maybe the western fools, silly, silly fools.
You know, the one thing, the band I think is underrated. I mean, that band is great,
Oh,
amazing band.
clearly. Yeah.
And Nancy Wilson doesn't get enough props for her singing as well. This is the third song we've done by heart now. And we did the one song where she was singing lead, These Dreams. And she's a good singer. She's not up to the same caliber as her sister Anne. I mean, Anne is absolutely phenomenal.
They were
but
sisters.
Nancy's a great singer.
I didn't honestly. Oh, I think we talked about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
we
and
did.
Nancy Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nancy Wilson. Wow.
So, I mean,
Wow.
but the band is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The trick, no, you better make up something big. You gonna burn, 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 burn it to the whack. Oh, barracuda.
Fantastic. And I
Wow.
love that they ended it just like that.
Yeah.
You know, just
That was
kind of like, boom, we're done
I
now.
love
Kind
when
of
people. Yeah.
like we're not dragging this out. We're not fading
Just
this
on the
song
rise,
out.
no.
We're just
Yeah,
going.
no,
we're
that's
just
it.
done.
That's the end.
We're gonna end just like we started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Amazing, amazing song. I love it.
Yeah.
So my fun fact is, well, it's not really so much fun this time, but it's definitely a fact. So there's been a lot of talk about who this was about, and the Barracuda is about, you know, people and it got one guy in particular, but there was a lot going on with them at the time, and they were having some issues with their other record company, so they left this record company, and they were kind of leaking some things that were a little bit, well, they were pretty crappy actually. They were talking about having an incestuous relationship between the two sisters, which is creepy and gross. And the song itself was, there was a promoter that actually came up to Anne, so the story goes, after a show one night and said, "How's your lover?" And of course she felt that she was actually, the guy was actually speaking of the boyfriend that she had at the time who was in the band, and then found out that he was actually talking about her own sister. And that's creepy and awful and just absolutely terrible. Anyway, it really pissed her off. And she told her sister, and she was also really mad. And they went back to the hotel and wrote this song that night, basically saying, you know, giving them the flipping the bird basically to all these people who made up all these things. And that record company was not a great record company anyway, because what they did was they were so mad that they left that Heart left that label.
Good for them.
That they took an album and that wasn't finished and had a lot of outtakes and things that maybe they weren't going to use, and actually released that without even talking to Heart, because they had the rights to those particular songs. I guess they were under contract while they were doing those particular
Wow.
songs. So really sleazy
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah, not
sleazy stuff.
Not cool. And
Not cool.
unfortunately, it doesn't. One would think that we would learn from history with that, but that stuff doesn't.
No. People get so petty.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes they don't
especially
see
with-
the things that they've done, and then they basically try to paint somebody else in a really bad light, and I think that's
Exactly.
really unfortunate.
Especially with unfortunately rumors like that, which nowadays, you know,
Just absolutely disgusting.
yeah, I won't even talk about Twitter. Anyway,
But you
Yeah.
know, but the one thing that came out of all this, and this is what I love about a lot of things, is that when you come from adversity, then you end up with some of these amazing songs.
Yeah.
And this was, you made them angry.
And you know what?
And look what they've done with it.
That's all that
And-
matters.
And at the end
Right?
of the day, they win.
success in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done.
Anyway, if you love Heart as much as we do, put it down in the comments and tell us other Heart songs that you'd like us to play, because we would be more than happy to play more Heart songs.
Please.
Love, Ann and Nancy Wilson. All right,
Bye,
everybody,
everybody.
have a joyful day. Bye-bye now.